Yo, what's good? I'm Kmac and Noshotclockshow podcast. And I'm here with the homie Dexter Pierce. Is a director, a cinematographer, a writer, and he's an actor too. He lives in LA and he's
don't forget editor.
And editor too, my bad.
And
yeah,
editor.
Man.
Yeah, editor.
Hey man, what's good? What's good,
well.
Dex? What's good, Dex? How you doing, bro?
I'm pretty good, bro. How you doing, big dog?
Hey man, it's out here living. That's how we doing it, man. I want to get straight into content stuff, man.
Okay.
You have been a director, a writer, an actor, a videographer, all that. How do you bring all those together creating cinematic content?
When it comes to being a creative, first you have to like think things into existence. Before you see it, it's already been like internalized and like visualized in someone's mind, all right? And then they go out there, they get the coverage that you need whenever you're shooting. And not only when you get the coverage, you got to think of like clever places, a clever spot to put the camera. When it comes to like storytelling, like camera placement, camera movement, like focal length of the shot, all of that matters because it can give off, it gives a different perspective.
Right.
For better or worse. You know what I mean? Like if you got a low angle pointing up at somebody, they feel more powerful in the frame. And if you like got the camera up high and you're like, shooting down at somebody, then they can be viewed as they feel small in the frame. So maybe mentally or psychologically, there's something going on with that character at the time that you're like, oh, okay, this guy feels small at the time and we're right there with him. So it's really basically about camera placement, the camera movements that you use, and just the overall vibe and look and idea that you're going with. And also when you want to shoot something and you want it to look cinematic, you definitely want to place the camera on the shadow side. Like,
right.
That's a tip right there for you guys out there listening. Place the camera on the shadow side.
On the shadow side. Yeah, I see you doing like the short form cinematic content thing now with like the shorts in a world with a short attention span of content where people are just scrolling and scrolling. How can a creator still deliver a deep storytelling and emotional short form content?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. So the short form content, this is something that's like new to me. All right. I'm still in the process of getting better at it. I feel like I'm a novice right now at this point because it's a new aspect of filmmaking. And I feel like anybody that's a filmmaker, creator, especially if like with my background, I went to undergrad, I studied film there. I went to art school in San Francisco. I got my MFA in directing and writing. So the way that my mind thinks of story,
Yeah, let them know.
So the way that my mind thinks in like with storytelling, I think of it in like traditional values and traditional ways. But like nowadays with the social media, like the way that we're digesting media, videos, all of that, we're doing it like this. A lot of times it's like this. A lot of people look at their phone like way more than they look at it like a TV nowadays, or like watch a movie or sit down and watch a movie. And especially with like the new generation. So in order to like reach the masses with your creativity and your ideas, the short form content has helped elevate a lot of people. I wish I would have hopped on this train a very long time ago, but in my mind, I still wanted to hustle and I wanted to learn what all of the traditional filmmakers and people that work in the indie films or commercials and TV, I wanted to see what they were doing. So I just took that avenue and I just stayed in it. But now this year I've opened up my eyes a little bit more to doing like short form content and doing more so content creation and just trying to give it like a cinematic twist and cinematic look to it as well. So yeah, in my eyes, there's like a handful of like content creators who are like making the sort of cinematic content that I would love to do. For instance, the number one person is this guy named Gawk Art. This guy is so talented. Like the way that he tells his stories, the montage that he gives you, even the voiceovers and the dialogue, it's like engaging the entire time. The sound design, top tier. At some point in time, I would love to get my work to start to, especially my cinematic vlogs for YouTube, to feel more like Gawk Art. He's a very talented, great guy. Another guy that I look at online that's really good that you guys should check out is a guy named Andrew Paul. He's a great cinematographer. The colors look great. I mean, everything that he does, it just feels relatable. But the last person that I would maybe say would be this guy named Volandis. He's a guy, he makes cinematic vlogs and he does it with a personal touch. So somehow I ended up finding this guy and I was following his story. And then, man, like a train wreck, bro. This dude got cancer, and you could see it in his face and his body, even in like the projects that he was producing and sharing. You could see how it was slowly killing him. However, he find the strength and ways to do what he loves. Man, that was really dope. And I was like, the way the medium and short form content is going, people are more invested in relatable content creators and somebody that makes it personable, has the personality, and provides them value. You don't need to go through this is for anybody that's young, doing the hustle. Pick up a camera, go out there and just shoot something, anything. Just get the footage. Maybe you might be able to use it in the thing that you want to edit next. Maybe you might use it months later. But just go out there and shoot. Give yourself an opportunity. Give yourself a chance, because you can change your life. Not only you can change your life, you can inspire people. You feel me? And that's one of the biggest things that these three creators that I shared to you do. They inspire me to do content creation. I still want to do filmmaking. I still will shoot short films. I still read scripts from various people. I had 3 people send me scripts this past month to read. And content creation is it's another aspect of filmmaking, I think, now.
So in talking about cinematic content and the short form, somebody like me, I scroll past everything, but every time I see a great cinematic short, I'm like, whoa, that is clean. What's your blueprint for making cinematic content that not only looks great, but it connects with the audience on a human level?
Yeah, well, I mean, that just goes back to like the second nature I got of the training that I did with like school and like understanding like the fundamentals of filmmaking and like storytelling. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of it has to do with the post-production part of it.
Right, the editing.
The editing. Yeah, the editing takes you from here to here. It takes you to that next plateau. Shooting, you can do a great job. I can go out and shoot something. It'll be great. But then when you go to the editing board and you go to the cutting board to chop it up, the sound design is very important. The sounds that we hear, because it triggers something in us innately. And also color correction. Color correction and color grading is something I've gotten into this year. I wish I would have picked up the skill a long time ago, because I would have been light years ahead now. But color grading, that's what gives it that fine touch. When you look at it and you're like, these colors look good. It's that extra seasoning when it comes to filmmaking. I feel at some point in time, a lot of people are going to pick up the skill and understand it to make their stuff give their stuff a little bit more of an edge. Yeah, color correction, color grading, color correction. It's pretty essential to making these vlogs and videos feel more cinematic.
Right. Yeah, so and that the type of camera is important, right? But you don't have to get the expensive one. We have the Sony models, right? But could start with their phone, right? They can start with their phone.
Just start with your phone. Just start with your phone. Start the phone, put the footage in. I edit on DaVinci Resolve. I would highly recommend that program, because I feel they got the best. Just the colors. It's just the workflow is like way better with them, and like the colors and like how things turn out. It just looks, it's like years ahead.
Okay, that's cool. So my next question is, where do you see the future of a cinematic storytelling headed, especially with AI, streaming, social media, shaping how we consume the content?
Yeah, it's going to be a war for our attention span.
Right.
Because everybody's fighting for your attention on your phone, your friends, people you don't know. And like you really got 3 seconds to get your hook in. You got 3 seconds to hook them in. You got 3 to 8 seconds to intrigue them and set them up. You got a couple of seconds to build it up. And then you have 15 to so seconds for a payoff. And it's only 30 seconds of somebody's time. Nowadays, now that we have this fast access and we got everything like at our fingertips and we see everything, we see so much, we consume so much media and data and ideas in like a short span of time. I have no clue where we're headed as far as the future goes. But in my mind, I'm just thinking we're all just going to be fighting for attention, because you got movies that are hours long where people have to put their phone away. Right. And then you got people streaming from home. So they're watching TV and movies, but at the same time, and then you're home and you're watching movies or whatever on TV, people still use their phone and they're still strolling on their phone, watching content as they watch content at home. So we're all we're going to be at a war for everyone's attention span. Like,
Yeah.
there's just no telling where it's going to go. Now is the time to put your foot in and be, here's the content that I got, and you can follow me if you like, but if you don't, I'm still going to be here doing my thing because, yeah.
So what do you think about all these brands, right? They're starting to use the short form advertising, the content. And so how can content creators benefit off that and tell a story rather than just selling a product? What advice would you give for brands or content creators to use the feature of cinematics and stuff like that? You know, say a small brand like a protein brand, right? If they're trying to do a cinematic story without selling the product, what advice would you give?
Well, with the content creator, bro, this is the thing that I've learned about content creators. Nowadays, they have the blueprint to be better storytellers. And then not only that, the second thing about content creators are they are consistent as hell. This is not like the first thing that they made or the second thing that they made or the 10th thing that they made. Almost every day they are diligently creating content and finding ways to shoot stuff and tell stories. So that aspect of it, they got that down packed. They just have to like show up and show out and find ways to hook people in. Like, it's all about like hooking people in. Like, soon as you like hook them in and you like figure out the story and your target audience that you want to go after, everything else falls in place as far as the content creator. And then nowadays they're paying content creators handsomely for these small brand deals and to create like user generated content. I'm talking like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $7,000 deals for shooting something with your phone. As far as brands go, I mean, like I said, it's with the post production. You can make things slightly more cinematic in post with the color correction, color grading, and the sound design.
Right. Well, hey, brother man, I see this swag you got on Memphis State or the university. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go into some sports questions because this is also a sports podcast too, sports and business and storytelling.
Yeah.
So how we gonna do it? So what are the best athletes to come out of the University of Memphis or Memphis State? Who are your favorites?
My favorites?
Top five favorite.
You ready?
Look, top 5 athletes from the University of Memphis / Memphis State. Your top 5.
Top 5. Number 1, I gotta go with Derrick Rose.
D Rose, he's cold.
D Rose, man, that boy was cold. From his first game when he came in as a freshman, he could run up the court lightning fast within 2 to 3 seconds, bro. And nobody even be close to kid. He literally was a Lamborghini in college, bro. Just zooming past people whenever he wanted. He could dunk as easy as he wanted. He can dish it. He was a smart player. He was strong. He had that body. Yeah. Man, this dude was crazy. And it was amazing that he ended up coming to the University of Memphis when I was there. I feel I was at Memphis at the right time. He's for sure my number 1 athlete.
Right.
And he took us all the way to the chip.
Yeah.
We got all the way there. Last second, man. Mario Chalmers.
Hey, man, the Kansas team was tough,
if I see you, it's on. They got us, man. We had every opportunity to win that game. I mean, it came down to the stretch, and but yeah, D-Rose, number 1 athlete coming out of Memphis for me. My number 2 would be my fraternity brother. I play at Kappa Alpha Psi, do Kappa Beta chapter at University of Memphis. My number 2 would be Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway, man, he was cold.
Penny Hardaway. Not only was he cold, he was nationally known. He was from Memphis. And people in my family, they knew his grandma. They lived pretty close to each other and stuff. So they seen Penny grow up, like his story and how he made it to the league and how he teamed up with Shaq and how he was in the movies too, right? He was in the movie.
Chips is one of my favorites.
He was in Blue Chips.
Hey man, that movie, top 5 hoop movies of like all time.
For sure. He was in the movies. He had the advertising with Little Penny.
Yeah, little
Nike. Did Spike Lee do that?
Yep, Spike.
Yep. Yeah, Penny, he's very beloved in the city, man. I love Penny. Every time you see him, like, he's a positive dude. Yeah, for sure. That's my number 2 for sure, boy. My number 3 athlete coming out of Memphis State, the University of Memphis, my number 3 athlete, everybody forgot about him, but I didn't. D'Angelo Williams. That boy used to be running that rock. Yeah. That boy, my man, calf muscle. I seen him at a party one time around school. That boy, calf muscle was like this.
Yeah.
That man, like, crazy. That man, he was pro ready. Like he was for sure the best running back coming out of Memphis State for sure.
He played for Carolina back in the day, right?
Yeah, he got drafted by Carolina. He played with them.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, he was nice. He did well. So my number 4 athlete coming out of Memphis is somebody that's just like beloved by me. He's another fraternity brother of mine. His name is Lorenzen Wright.
Lorenzen Wright, man, he was nice at hoop.
Lorenzen Wright, he was a strong big man. He held it down. He made it to the league. He played in the NBA for a long time. Very successful, and yeah, just all around good dude. I was lucky. I got a chance to meet him before his demise, maybe less than 6 months before he died. I met him the year that he died, I think. Yeah, it's crazy cold story, man. Shout out to Ren. I went to his funeral too as well. At number 5, this is pretty tough for me because I really want to say DeJuan Wagner because he was such a talented player and he did so much for our program at Memphis. And just watching him, I was just like, man, this is a cold guard. He was definitely one of the best guards. But for me personally, my 5th person, I'm going to say Robert Dozier. Like, he's a player that a lot of people don't know about, but he had the length. He was always cool, calm under pressure. He could do everything for us. He could score. He could defend. He could block shots. He was a decent passer. He was for sure one of my favorite players to watch back in the day.
All right, man, that's great. Hey, man, we got a few honorable mentions. We got Isaac Bruce. We got Joey Dorsey. Yeah. We got Tyreek Evans.
Absolutely.
We got Vincent Askew, and we got DeJuan
Wagner. Yeah. So and CDR. Now, can't forget about CDR.
Yeah, Chris Douglas Roberts. Yeah, he was nice too. So I'm going to go into college football. So I'm just going to name these schools real quick. It's the top 5 passing schools of college football ever. At number 5, we got the University of Houston. At number 4, we got Texas Tech. Who went to Texas Tech?
Yeah, a lot of
Mahomes.
My homeboy went to Texas Tech.
My homeboy. And then you got, at number 3, man, you got Florida State. Hey, man, you know that preacher went to Florida State that way. Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah.
At number 2, hey, man, we got Wazoo, Washington State. Man.
Really?
At number, they had some cold quarterbacks back in the day. And you know Cam Moore went there. Cam Moore.
Yeah, I know.
And then,
you know what's up.
And at number 1, the number 1 passing school ever in college football history is BYU, where Steve Young went.
That's wild.
Ty Detmer, you know, the old schools.
Yeah, that's wild. I personally didn't know that. And I watch a lot of football.
So now we're going with the top 5 NFC wide receivers. I'm going to name mine, and here we go. At number 1, I got Justin Jefferson. He's cold. He's fast. He got routes.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a brand new quarterback, but hey, man, who knows? He's always going to be legit. At number 2, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's nice. He got routes. Man, he be killing them. At number 3, I got the Cowboy. I got CeeDee Lamb. He's always going to be solid.
Ooh.
Him and Dak, man, they're going to have a good year, hopefully, if they get Parsons back. At number 4, he's holding out, but I feel he is going to come back. His name is Terry McLaurin. He's cold.
Scary Terry.
He's
cold.
I'm telling you, with him and Jaden, I think, man, they're going to do some damage, but he got to come back. At number 5, I got a champion. I got A.J. Brown. He's cold with it. Ooh. And I got a few honorable mentions. I got JSN, but from the Seahawks, and I got Tampa Bay. I got Mike Evans. How you like that list, bro?
Okay. I like that list. You got an excellent list right there. Let me see if you missed anybody. And let's see. Oh, man. I like this list.
Saying like, who you put at number 1? Who would you put at top 5?
Ooh.
From that list, who you put at number 1?
Who's number 1?
Yeah.
Without a doubt, it's Justin Jefferson. He got it. Okay. He got the route running. He got the hands. He got the bravado. He got the aura. He got the swag, as they don't say anymore. He got all that. Justin Jefferson, he goes off. Like, he's a sure bet. He scores. He knows how to find the end zone. He beats his defenders. 1-on-1 is not enough. 2-on-1 is still not enough for him. I'm pretty sure he's going to produce some crazy numbers this year, and he'll for sure be like a first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt.
Okay. So I'm going to go back into college football, and it's coming up soon. I know you are a big college football fan. Who do you think is going to take it all this year? They're starting off with Texas as the top ranked school right now, but who do you? Yeah. So Who do you think is going to be the college football champion? Yeah, this year, man. Who you got?
This is an interesting year because I feel like this is one of the few years in the last 10 years of college football that it's up for grabs. I can see Texas walking away with it. Is Arch Manning starting this year? I think this is his team now, right?
Yeah, he's starting.
Okay, well, ooh, yeah, it's up for grabs this year. But the thing about Texas winning, it is incredibly difficult to win a national championship while playing in the SEC. Like, you have to be perfect every week. You have to aim for perfection every week because people are coming after you. Like, these boys, they coming after you. Like, half of the first round in last year's NFL draft was drafted through the SEC.
Yeah, man, those
boys are pro ready. And they want to taste victory. I can see out of the top schools, so you got Texas, Penn State's number 2, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia. I can see Georgia fighting for one of those playoff spots and maybe winning the championship. Kirby Smart, their coach, he's a fearless leader. He's one of the greatest coaches that they have in college football right now to this day. Every year I want to do this. I want to believe that Notre Dame has a shot, but Notre Dame, they don't play tough enough competition throughout the year. Throughout the college football year, you have to be sharpening your tools. And in order to sharpen your tools and sharpen everything that you got to play against top tier guys. You can't be playing against slouch teams and allowing them to stay in games. If you're not blowing out those teams, what do you think's going to happen when you go against some real competition? You're going to get smoked. We'll see. I feel like that's a common thing for Notre Dame. Every year they're like ranked really high. They win a lot of games, but half of those games that they play, they're not playing like good competition. If Notre Dame was in the SEC, woo, they'd be in for a rude awakening. I like how Texas was able to go to the SEC and like thrive and figure out their stuff. And Texas A&M too, they're doing pretty decent as well. But as far as champions go next year, man.
Well, I mean, if you look at the schedule this year, Notre Dame plays Miami, Texas A&M, Arkansas, NC State.
I can see them losing I can see them losing all those games. I can see them losing to Arkansas team.
Yeah, I mean, they got some tough games, but at the same time, man, they just got to win. I mean, that's the thing about them.
They just got to win.
They always have an independent schedule, and they play a bunch of teams. I mean, who knows? They might make it. They're always a tough go because they got some big boys. They got some athletes. They got SEC talent. Obviously, they got SEC talent. They don't play the SEC talent throughout the year. But they're going to play a few this year, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Shoot, man,
maybe that might help sharpen them. They might sharpen their tools. They might sharpen their tools this year. Another team, the number 2 team is Penn State. I have no faith in Penn State. I'm sorry, guys. We do this every year. Every year, Penn State's ranked high, and every year they fold when it comes to the spotlight, when it comes to beating Ohio State. They can't beat Ohio State. Like, I'm sorry, but, man, I just do not believe in Penn State. Like, they have a great team. They have good players. They got good coaching. The stadium, they hold 100-some thousand people, so the game's going to be cracking. But at the end of the day, like, they don't have that edge to beat an Ohio State. You got to beat Ohio State in that division that they're in, and they can't do it.
So what do you think about Tennessee this year, man? They're ranked number 24.
24. Yeah, wow. Tennessee's ranked pretty high. Me personally, since I went to Memphis, I would love to see. I don't mess with Tennessee. I would love for them to lose all their games this year. If they play Memphis, I would love for them to lose by 50. No, I'm joking. No, Tennessee's got a good squad, man. Them boys, they play hard on defense. The running backs they have are great. And, like, the coaching is top tier. The coach for Tennessee is one of the best coaches in college football, I would say for sure. But, yeah, with the quarterback situation, like that NIL stuff, it's getting out of hand, man. Yeah. My boy wanted – what was the story? I think he wanted an extra, like, $8 million or $6 million or something. And
I think it was like $1 million. So he went a couple million higher than they were going to give him. And they just said no. I mean, like, but he ended up back home in LA. He's playing for UCLA.
Audacity. No wonder he's an LA boy. Asking for $5 million from Tennessee. Like, come on now, boy.
But I'm gonna go back to Tennessee and
but get your money. Kind of how I feel, but get your money.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Tennessee though. Have you taken a look at their social media page, their football highlight, their cinematic team, their cinematic? They are great.
Yeah,
probably one of the best in the country. What do you think about that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
It's lit.
The cinematic shots, like they got the sound design, they got the good transitions, like shot well. The color correction is good at the end. Like, I like what the video crew is doing over there at Tennessee. Y'all boys on
nice
with
with
something.
It.
Yeah, they nice with it for sure. For sure.
Hey, man, well, that's it. I want to thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with the content game and the filming and cinematic game, because I believe that is going to change the future for future content of shorts. Everything is going to start to look clean, and social media companies are going to push that more. That's the way I see it.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to leave with your IG, YouTubes and stuff, man, I'll put it on the screen, but you can say it too.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to tap in with your boy, you can follow me on IG and TikTok at Dex Pierce, right? And my YouTube channel, if you just type in Dexter Pierce Jr., all my stuff will pop up. I've had my YouTube channel since 12, so like you'll be able to find me. You'll be able to easily find me. Like, yeah. I got Vimeo too. If you guys rock with Vimeo, holla at me on Vimeo. I got a couple of things up there as well. So type my name into Google. That's how they find me.
All right, bro. That's it, man. I'll holla at you, bro. I'm Kmac.